Upgrade your PlayStation 5 setup with the best monitor for PS5. Unlock the full visual capabilities of the new gen console with the right specs. Just like a PC, pair your PS5 with a 4K 120Hz panel for a smooth and immersive gaming experience. Enjoy fast-paced games at higher frame rates and witness sharper UHD visuals compared to your old PS4. When choosing a PS5 display, pay attention to each monitor's capabilities and specifications for the ultimate gaming experience. All the products featured in this video can be found in the description below. For more comprehensive analysis and handy comparison, please visit our website at smartpicked.com. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell to keep up with our latest updates. Now let's jump into the listicle. Number 5. Sony INZONE M9. Looking to save some cash but still want a top-notch option? Look no further than the Sony INZONE M9. While it may not have all the fancy features of its pricier counterpart, the Samsung Odyssey Neo G8 S32BG85, it still holds its own. Sure, it lacks mini LED backlighting and its local dimming could be better, but hey, it's still got decent picture quality. Dark scenes don't suffer from distracting blooming, and its local dimming feature does an alright job. If you're willing to splurge a bit more for that mini LED goodness, consider the Odyssey 27M2V. Just be warned, it's not always the easiest to find. But here's the real kicker. The Sony is perfect for the PS5. It comes with features that only the console can take advantage of, like auto HDR tone mapping. That means the HDR performance and settings are optimized for the game you're playing. And don't worry about compatibility issues, because it supports HDMI 2.1 bandwidth and VRR for tier-free gaming. Not only does it perform like a dream, but it also looks the part. With a design that mirrors the sleekness of the PS5, it'll fit right in with your setup. So go ahead, save some cash, and still get a top-notch gaming experience with the Sony INZONE M9. Number 4. Dell Alienware AW2724D. If the Gigabyte M27U is a bit too steep for your budget, fear not. The Dell Alienware AW2724D offers a more affordable option without sacrificing too much in terms of visual quality. Sure, it may not boast the same level of detail as its pricier counterpart, and it won't maximize the full potential of your console's 4K signals at 120 Hz. However, going for a lower resolution actually has its perks, especially when it comes to gaming. You see, many games struggle to maintain high frame rates when played in 4K resolution, but with a lower resolution display like the Dell, you'll have a much easier time playing games at a high refresh rate. Who doesn't love smooth and seamless gameplay, right? But that's not all. The Dell also has another ace up its sleeve. It supports HDMI Forum VRR, which is not something you'll find in many 1440p monitors. This fancy feature helps reduce screen tearing in games, ensuring you have a tear-free gaming experience. And let's not forget about the fast response time that guarantees minimal motion blur, regardless of the refresh rate. Say goodbye to those pesky blurry images. Of course, every rose has its thorn, and the Dell is no exception. It does lack an audio output or built-in speakers, so you'll need to invest in some compatible headphones if you want to enjoy the complete audio experience of your PS5. But hey, a small price to pay for all the features and savings you'll be getting with the Dell Alienware AW2724D. Still searching for the perfect monitor for PS5? Don't give up just yet. We have more coming your way. If this happens to be your first time here, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you can stay updated when we release new videos. You won't be disappointed. Number 3. Gigabyte M27U. Looking for a budget-friendly alternative to the Sony INZONE M9? Meet the Gigabyte M27U, a mid-range monitor that won't break the bank. Sure, it may not have all the fancy proprietary features like auto HDR tone mapping, and its edge-lit, local dimming feature leaves something to be desired. But let's be real, cheaper monitors rarely match up to their pricier counterparts in terms of picture quality. However, when it comes to gaming, the Gigabyte M27U shines. Its lightning-fast response time ensures that your favorite games will look incredibly sharp, with minimal blur, even during high-speed action. And don't worry about compatibility with your PS5. This monitor supports 4K 120Hz gaming, thanks to its HDMI 2.1 bandwidth. Sure, it may have slightly less HDMI bandwidth compared to the Sony, but honestly, it won't make a significant difference. It can handle any signal your console throws at it. It also supports VRR, but we gotta be honest, there are some flicker issues with HDR and VRR enabled simultaneously at low refresh rates. If that's a deal breaker for you, you might want to check out the Gigabyte M27U instead. It performs similarly, but doesn't have the same problem. Of course, a larger screen comes with a heftier price tag, so if bang for your buck is a priority, the M27U is your best bet. In a nutshell, the Gigabyte M27U may not have all the bells and whistles of its pricier competitors, but it delivers where it counts. It's a solid choice for gaming on a budget, providing crisp visuals and fast response time. Number 2, Dell G2724D. Looking for the best PS5 monitor on a budget? Have no fear, because we've got some great options for you. One of our top picks is the Dell G2724D. Now we should be upfront and let you know that it's a step-down model from the fancy Dell Alienware AW2724DM. So naturally, there are a few differences. First off, the G2724D doesn't boast as many colors as its pricier counterpart, especially when it comes to HDR. It also doesn't have a USB hub, which can be a bummer if you're into that sort of thing. And lastly, no overclock feature here, folks. But hey, that only matters if you plan on doing some serious PC gaming as well. But don't let those minor differences discourage you. When it comes to PS5 gaming, the G2724D holds its own. It supports variable refresh rate with the console, which is a rarity in most budget monitors. Plus, the motion on this baby is smooth as butter, even at 60 Hz. Say goodbye to annoying blur trails when the action gets intense. Now we have to be honest with you. This monitor does have a few downsides. It doesn't come with built-in speakers or an audio output, so you'll have to make alternate arrangements for sound. And while the picture quality is decent, if you're craving something better, especially in HDR, we recommend checking out the AOCQ27G3XMN. It offers mini LED backlighting with a cool local dimming feature. However, do keep in mind that it has some bugs and sadly doesn't support VRR with the PS5. So there you have it. The Dell G2724D is a solid budget option for your PS5 gaming needs. It may have a few quirks, but overall it's got your back when it comes to immersive gaming experiences. Before we unveil the top pick, don't forget to take a look at the description below for the latest deals on each of these items. And be sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date on the best products on the market. Number 1. Samsung Odyssey Neo G8 32BG85, the ultimate monitor for PS5 gaming. With its stunning 4K resolution, this monitor creates images so sharp you'll feel like you're in the game. Even though the console may not fully utilize the impressive 240 Hz refresh rate, fear not. You can still enjoy smooth gameplay at 120 Hz, thanks to the HDMI 2.1 bandwidth. And hey, if you're into PC gaming too, this monitor has got you covered. But wait, if you're not overly fussed about the high refresh rate, we've got an alternative for you. The Samsung Odyssey Neo G7S32BG75 offers a still impressive 165 Hz refresh rate and performs just as well, all while costing you a little less. Now, let's talk about the gaming experience. Say goodbye to motion blur because the Neo G8 provides a flawless gameplay experience, even with fast-moving objects. No more annoying screen tearing either, thanks to its variable refresh rate support that plays nice with the PS5. And we can't forget about picture quality. Prepare to be blown away by the deep blacks and impeccable contrast in dark scenes, courtesy of the mini LED local dimming feature. HDR gaming? You betcha. This monitor shines bright enough to make those small highlights really pop, giving you an incredible HDR gaming experience. So if you're on the hunt for the best monitor to enhance your PS5 gaming sessions, look no further than the Samsung Odyssey Neo G8 32BG85. It's the real deal. That's a wrap. We trust you enjoyed exploring our selection of best monitors for PS5. If you did, please show your support by giving us a thumbs up and clicking the subscribe button. Additionally, feel free to share in the comments which monitor for PS5 you're considering. Let's turn your choice into reality. Thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you in our upcoming videos.